Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name's Julie and I'm the knitwear designer behind Twin Stitches Designs. I'm so happy to have you here. Today we are September 18th and I'm coming to you from East Coast Canada, where I live with my husband and my twin girls, and I just absolutely love chatting with you all every week. So I upload a brand new podcast or vlog or kind of behind the scenes every single Thursday. So I hope you enjoy it, and thank you so much to every new and returning viewer. If you want to see more exclusive vlogs and more family behind the scenes, my girls, and what we do on the weekends, come and join my Patreon group. I upload a exclusive vlog for Erin Weight Tearing Up every 2 weeks over there on Patreon. They're never released anywhere else, but they are just for my Patreon members. So if you want to come join an incredible knitting community where we have make-alongs and Zoom knit nights and Zooms together and all sorts of things, as well as potentially some free patterns from yours truly, I would absolutely love for you to come and join our knitting community. So click the link below and come and join us over on patreon.com. A massive, massive thank you to all Patreon members. It is because of your support that I'm able to do this full time. And I just want to say a warm, warm thank you to every single person who tries out Patreon and joins, and it means the world. As a full-time knitwear designer, we sadly don't make enough on patterns to fully have this as like a full-time job on just designing patterns. So that's why Patreon and other source streams of revenue is so crucial for any small business owner, especially if you're a one-person business owner. So just a massive thank you. Today we are going to be chatting about what I've been working on, what I'm going to cast on, what I've read, as well as some new items that have hit the shop. But first off, Margaret, she's in a bit of a corner here, and you may notice the scenery is a little different. And I shared this on a full vlog on Patreon. I'm the type of person, I love switching things around. I will switch our living room around, orientation, the whole thing, maybe 2 to 3 to 4 times a year. That is just the type of person I am. I drive my husband bonkers, but he is such a good husband, he doesn't say a word and just goes along with it. I get like, I need it to change. So this was originally the girls' playroom for a bit, and we noticed that they didn't want to come in here. They always wanted to be in the living room with us, which is on the same floor. And I asked them, I said, do you still want that? Do you want mommy to move your things back to the living room? And they wanted it all back in the living room. They helped me move everything. They were so happy, and now they know this is mommy's office, and they are okay with that. So it was them who decided, and I even told my husband, you know what, I think it would work better. I love the lighting better up here. Things are here, you know, it just makes it easier because before it was in the basement. So one day we moved everything and just moved it all upstairs. So that's pretty much the story. Margaret's in a little bit of a corner, but she is wearing, and I will put a photo here, my brand new Lover's Knot pullover. I was going to say the tee. No, it's the pullover version of the tee pattern. And this one was knit out of Sandnes garn in the double Sunday, which is a DK weight, as well as the Tynn silk mohair held double. So it creates a DK worsted weight gauge, and it is currently being test knit right now. The test knit's going on, and this pattern is going to be released in November. So make sure you have a look out for that one. I will put all the details on the pattern below. But she's also wearing, I put on a cowl, the Candy Mountain cowl. This is one of my favorite patterns and probably one of the most popular ones that you guys really adore. It is perfect for all of your advents, your leftovers, your mini skeins. It is a double loop cowl where you knit it in the round, which means no weaving ends. So it's perfect for those people who don't want to weave in a ton of ends. It just creates some extra warmness. Just tie the knot inside, nobody's gonna know, okay? Don't worry about it, no one's gonna know if it's inside. Only you, and we don't want to share those secrets. Because us knitters, we tend to, every single time someone says, oh my god, that's pretty, we go, oh, but you haven't seen this, look at this. And it's just like, why do we do this? Why do we do this to ourselves? I don't really know, we just do. So that is the Candy Mountain cowl. You can knit it up with fingering weight or DK weight. The pattern is written for both sizes. And later this month, I will be releasing the Candy Mountain blanket. So have a look out for that one. That one's going to be coming very, very soon. Now, what's been on my needles is mostly the Darling Cardigan by Veronica. I'll put her handle here. This one I have been doing pretty much all the bulk of my knitting has been on this pullover. And I did mention, I did kind of a vlog-ish last week, and I did mention that I had to rip back completely because the fronts, I messed them up completely twice, had to rip it out twice, and I joined the body and I am done the stockinette portion of the body and I'm ready to start the ribbing. This one, I am knitting it out of brushed alpaca from Sandnes Garn, and it is in the colorway 3021. It is a 96% brushed alpaca, 4% nylon, 50 grams for 110 meters. In this beautiful creamy beige color. It's stunning. Will I work with this yarn again? Probably not. I like working with it, but the reality is, I don't know if it's me. I changed my needles. I had metal needles and I'm still dropping stitches. The way that this yarn is constructed, it's very fluffy, but the strands kind of separate a little bit. And what's happening is sometimes my needle is tugging into the fluff or maybe one of the strands and then it's falling down. So I have all of these drop stitches that I now have to go and pick up again after the sweater's done because it's way too far. And I started putting stitch markers so that they don't move. But there's one here, oh, I have two needles. Two over here. Like it's just ridiculous at this point. Another one here. And some of these aren't really holes yet, but I'm wanting to strengthen it before it becomes a hole because I don't want to let the sweater, you know, just continue. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4. And I did have more, but I redid the fronts twice and then, so that helped. But it's just driving me bonkers every time. So I'm now putting these light bulb stitch markers and it's helping. And I potentially see more. It's just one of those things where it's the type of yarn. Again, it's kind of that fluffy, but sometimes I feel like I'm not catching all of it. Is there? No, see, there's another one right here. So this is what I mean. It's catching just that and then it's slowly going off. So now I have to go put another stitch marker here to make sure that doesn't like keep unraveling. It usually won't because of the stickiness of the alpaca and the nature of it. But like there's this one little tiny strand holding it together. Really. So I do not think I will be working with this yarn again. I thought maybe I could get it better with the needles, but it's just not working out with me. I love the feel of the yarn. I love the squishiness of the yarn. I hate how many drop stitches. I'm trying to be conscious and mindful, but I love knitting when I'm watching TV or anything. And so has anybody knit with this yarn? Have you had the same issues? I'm curious because I feel like it's a me problem, which it probably is. And this test knit is due on in less than 1 week. And I have yet to be done because I messed up and had to do the fronts panels twice. So I've decided to put myself a schedule. And this, I just know that I have so many days left to finish this and it is due on next Monday. So the reason what I've, and the way I have done this is I've actually written down, so for the week. So I know I have 1 week, so I've decided that Tuesday is going to be the body, which is today. And then I put Wednesday. So Wednesday is finish the body, so I have 2 days to finish the full body. And I have Thursday, Friday, Saturday for the sleeves, and then Sunday and Monday for the collar. So this way I'm at least able to keep on track, hopefully, and have it spread out. I have finished the length of the body. Now I just need to do the ribbing, but it's like 3.5 inches of ribbing back and forth. I do not know if I'll have it done today, but that is the goal. I am knitting these on US 8. This is We Are Knitters, just their bamboo needles. I had originally metal needles, and I was scared that that was one of the reasons why I was having so many drop stitches, because metal needles don't grip. When you have a sticky-ish yarn on metal needles, they will just slide, and I was really curious to see if that was one of the reasons why. So I switched to wood. Now wood has a stickier construction to it with the fabric, so I was hoping that was going to be able to give that more structure and have it really go into the stitches. Is it making it worse? Is it making it better? I don't know. Your girl is probably the problem. And yeah, so this is going to be released, I think, at the end of September, if I'm not mistaken, from Kika. And yeah, so I'm going to be picking up for the sleeves. I will be doing these in the round. Thank God, no more purling. I am done purling, and I need to pick up for the collar after. So I have 2 sets of sleeve in 3 days, and usually with sleeves, if I can do them in the round, I can bring them all over the place. It's a little bit easier than knitting back and forth on a whole body. I debated as well on putting the body on hold and then knitting up one of the sleeves, but I feel like I just want to get this body done. So I have 3.5 inches of ribbing to do, and that is going to be done today and tomorrow. I also have this fun stitch marker, or stitch, yeah, from Charmed and Dangerous for our Fruits and Veggie Sock Club, which the next pattern is going to be mushrooms, coming out on October 1st. So she has these adorable and cute charms. This one by next week it is done, because it needs to be done by next Monday. So this one is definitely going to be done. I think I'm on skein 3 or 4, but I will have the full yardage, everything in my Ravelry project page linked down below. I have this in my Jenna Rose tote, which is just perfect for these grab and go, because I can just bring it around the house. I really, really love that. Project that I'm working on is the Caramelli pullover from Vera Välimäki, and this is another task knit that I am doing, and it is due in October. There's no physical date, but it's just in October. So as soon as that one pullover for Kika is done, this is the next one that I'm going to be continuing on. It is a DK weight pullover where you have 4 different colors of stripes. I am using all stash yarn, which I'm really excited about, and I'm going to show those off. All of the colors for the contrast are Woolen Vine on her footsie base, which is a BFL, and I chose these 4 colors. All the colorway names, I do have them listed in my Ravelry project page. I am holding fingering weight double, which creates the DK weight gauge for the stripes. And for the main color, which will be in the stripes as well as the ribbing, is going to be Whitney of Moonglow in her Cottonwood Breeze. I started and cast it on. I am using US 7, which is 4.5 millimeter needle. And I did the first colors of the stripes. This will be the main with all the ribbing, and then I did the 3 contrasts, and then I was about to start the Grim, which is the black. But I'm just not 100% sure that I'm loving this color with it. I feel like it's too bright compared to the others. I don't know. But then also with these 2 next to each other, beautiful. But I feel like they may blend too good together. I don't know. I'm curious. What are your thoughts? So this Cottonwood Breeze is going to be the main, because I have enough. I need 3 skeins of fingering weight yarn for the main color, and I don't have 3 skeins of either one of these. This is the one that I'm not sure of. Or do I take out this pink and then just put in the black? I may do that. And take out, I think this is Woollen Vine number 9. Because I feel like it blends too much. I don't know. What are your thoughts? Maybe I'm overthinking it. Not really sure. It's interesting because both of these test knits are the exact same construction where you start in the back, finish the back, pick up the front, and then join everything in the round. But the perk about this one, no purling after I'm done joining it in the round because it's a pullover rather than a cardigan, which I'm going to be very excited about, and my shoulder is going to be very excited not to purl anymore as well. So I love it though. I love her yarn. I've knit with Kristen's yarn before. Absolutely adore it. It's a little bit more not as soft, a little bit more not sticky, woolly is the word I am looking for. So I'm curious to know, what are your thoughts on the colors? I feel like one of them is off, but I can't figure out which one. Like, do I do that or do I do that? Can't decide. I'm curious to see. What do you think in the comments below? I am very excited to keep going at this and get this back on track and on my needles because I do love it. I'm excited for it. I've been waiting for this yarn to knit something special and I just feel like this is perfect. But it's now what type of combo that I am going to be making with it. I have this in a knitting unicorn bag, which I really love. It's a nice big project bag which can hold a full sweater, and I am happy with it. I just can't wait to finish the other pullover. I'm ready to be done with it. I'm ready to be done with the sticky yarn that is not holding and that slips stitches, which is driving me bonkers. Understandably. This past week, we had a shop update with some amazing Mama Jess yarns and sock sets. So we had some fun Halloween sock sets, and I do want to share some of these because I'm going to be making socks out of them. I've already caked up and I am so loving these fall colors. I'm here for the fall. This is called Silly Witches, which is a beautiful orange and some fun speckles, and has, which mini goes with it? We have 2 sock sets left in the shop. So if you wanted to come and grab one, we only have 2 left. And it comes with this one green mini. And I will be making some double-stranded socks out of these. And the next one that I've already caked up, I'm just grabbing the sock set, is called Trick or Treat. This one, I think we only have 3 potentially left. Has that black speckle, purple, acid green, orange. Just perfect. And this is how it caked up. It's so pretty with the little mini. I'm also thinking about doing some double-stranded socks with these. I just love the speckles. Really, really pretty. So this Mama Jess yarns, we did get a few colors that I haven't shown. So we got Something Brewing. These all sold, we only have, like I said, I think 2. We only have 2 of these left of the Silly Witches. I only have about 3 to 4 left of all the other ones. Something Brewing, which micro stripes, and it is just gorgeous. All Hallows Eve, which is going to be next for me, which is almost the same as Trick or Treat, but has the gray base instead of the white, and is so pretty with that orange pop of orange. I really like it. All of Jess's base is her 75-25, 463 yards per 100 grams with a 20 gram mini. And then one that is not Halloween, but I just really loved it, was Pop Rocks. Super fun, super cute. Just love like that. These are all available in the shop right now, twinstitchesdesigns.com. I'll put them below. And I'm excited. I'm excited for Halloween colors. I don't think I'll be restocking these, so if you want to grab them, please do now before they are sold out. We love bringing in new things, and then the next up is going to be holiday colors, which is going to be fun, but we're still in the Halloween phase. Dragon Horde yarns as well. We will not be reordering these colors, so if you wanted to grab any of them, please do now. These are on her 75-25 base as well, which is called the Myth Sock. And this Halfway to Haunts, we only have one left. This one was very, very popular. And we have one left in the shop. I also have Spell Singer. I only have 2 left of the Slutty Pumpkin. We have quite a few. So this is a exclusive colorway for the shop from Tristan, which is called Comfort Coffee. I do have a few of this one. And the next one is called Haunted Leaf Pile, which is a brand new color for this year for her. I think I have maybe like 3 or 4 of this one left. And the last one is called Book Boyfriend. All of these are available right now, and like I said, we will not be restocking these colorways right away. Maybe next year, I'm not sure. So if you wanted to grab any of these, I recommend grabbing it now. Halfway to Haunts, the last one that we have in stock. Slutty Pumpkin, we only have 2. I only have 2 Book Boyfriends left, so grab them while you can, friends. Grab them all while you can. What I've been reading this week, I have been reading quite a bit, and I'm happy about it. I adore reading, and we have our fall reading list in our Patreon group, which is going strong, and we have, I think, 9 different books to pick out of for the fall. And I'm already on book number 3 of the 9 because I can't stop reading. I'm obsessed, I'm addicted, I love reading. I don't know if you're like me and love picking up a book. I usually love reading on my Kindle, but lately I have been enjoying physical books. There's something about having a real book in your hands that is just, oh, so. Mention that I finished The Long Game by Elena Aramis. This one, really, really enjoyed it. Is part of our fall book club, and really, it's just a cute open door romance. Nothing too, complicated. Kind of know the ending, but really fun to read at the same time. The next one is The Hating Game. So this one was a movie. I've heard a lot of things about this book, and it's kind of that, enemies to lover romance open door as well. I had a hard time getting into it, but after I think like maybe 2 to 3 chapters, then I started getting into the book. It was just the writing off the bat was just not enticing, and I was like, okay, I know there's something about this book, so let me just keep going. And yeah, it's kind of that, again, sort of predictable what's going to happen, but you just have to keep going. Like you like it. So finished this one, really enjoyed it. Would give it probably like a 4.5 out of 5. And the next book that I'm currently reading is called Fourth Wing by Rebecca Yarros. Wow, is all I'm gonna say. I started this book 2 days ago and have already read 370 pages. It's incredible. The reading right from the start just hooks you. So this is more of a fantasy book. It is about dragons, and a lot of people say, if you love Hunger Games and kind of mixed with those types of things, like very fantasy, you will adore this book. It's just so good. Now, Fourth Wings is something that I had heard so many other readers talk about. So many people saying, you know, and sometimes I feel I don't want to read the books that are hyped up so much because I don't really know if it's a true hype, that people are just saying, oh, you got to read this because so and so. And I was a little hesitant. So I put it in the book club thinking, okay, I'm assuming a lot of people are going to want to read it. And then a lot of my friends who are knitters also read it and said, Julie, like, this book is incredible. You are going to love it. And she's actually coming out with the second book, which is coming out November 7th. So I thought, if it's this hyped, she's already coming out with the second book. There has to be something good about it. No joke, friends. The minute you start reading this book, it instantly hooks you in. Her writing is incredible. It is a enemy to lover. It is fantasy, has the battle, has the... You just need to keep reading. You do not know where this book goes. I love that. I love the suspense. I love the mystery of it. I love the fantasy of it. There's a little romance. It's just, this book has it all. Has everything you want. So if you're into fantasy, like magical powers and dragons and Hunger Games and that kind of aspect, you are going to devour this book. It is just incredible. I cannot wait to sit and read again. That's how much I love this book. Now, it is getting in the way of my sweater knitting. So I have this little maneuver, I will link it below, where I can put it up, prop it up, and read and knit at the same time, which is going very well because I need to read this book. It needs to be read and finished. And I'm going to be very sad once this book is done. Like, I just have this much left. And I'm going to be very sad once it's done because I'm loving it. I'm curious. Have you read it? Is it on your to-read list? Let me know below because I need to know. And we were chatting about it in the book club and it's like, oh, so good. So good. If you want to come and join our Patreon. Every tier is welcome to the book club. It's open to every single person. We have a fun private exclusive Discord thread that goes about it. And it's just, oh, honestly, can't say good enough things. Like, if this is a 5 out of 5, I would say like these are like a 4. Like, this one tops everything. Might be one of my favorite books that I've read this year so far in 2023. Hands down. And that's big because I've read quite a few. Love it. Curious to know from you. Have you read it? Everything? Let me know all the details below. That is everything that I've been working on, everything that I've cast on, and the 2 items that I do want to cast on. I hope you all enjoyed this podcast, and if you did, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button down below so you don't miss out on any new fun videos, because every single Thursday I upload a brand new video to the YouTube channel. I don't want to miss out on the exciting things happening in the channel. Thank you all so much for making it this far. I really appreciate and all of your love and support. Thank you, friends, and as always, happy knitting until next time. Bye!